Hey y'all, I'm Aria Summer.
Aria? How do you spell that?
A-R-I-A.
And Aria, where are you from?
I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, but I just moved to Nashville from California, and I lived there for 8 years. So.
You lived in California for 8 years?
Long time. We lived kind of all over throughout the course of 8 years, but a majority of the time we spent in Santa Clarita, which was right outside of LA. So.
Oh my goodness. Right on the beach?
I wish.
Yeah? Are you a surfer chick now? Did you learn how to surf?
I did learn how to surf. It was
did?
a lot of fun. I did.
Oh, great.
I loved it.
And I bet everyone noticed your accent for sure, being from the South.
Yeah.
You really stand out west.
Yeah, my family specifically. My grandma has a very, very, very strong Southern accent, so everybody noticed. She's like, oh my goodness, she's from the South.
So, were you living in California pursuing your music?
Pursuing my acting. I'm an actress. I've been acting since I was 5, and we moved out there when I was 5 to pursue my dream in acting. So,
oh, wow. So have you done anything that I might know?
I was in The Perfect Man when I was 7 with Hilary Duff and Heather Locklear and Chris Noth.
Oh, cute.
And when I was 9 through 11,
How was Chris Noth? I'm sorry.
He was nice. He was really nice. My mom was all excited to meet him from Sex and the City. She loved him. But yeah, he was really nice. He was cool to work with. I didn't have any scenes with him, but he was a lot of fun.
So have you given up your acting to focus on
I'm
your
still
music?
actually continuing. I'm real lucky because my agent is in Atlanta. And, my agent in California is the sister agency with the agent in Atlanta who I actually got discovered when I was living in Atlanta. And she puts me on tape for everything and sends it back to LA, so.
Wow,
yeah.
So that's great. So it's good to have people
be
working
able
for
to
you
do
in
both.
connections.
Yeah.
So is this your first time at the Nashville Hootenanny?
This is my second time.
Your second time?
Well, this is my second time playing. I've actually been 3 times, so.
Well,
I love the
your
Hootenanny.
songs are incredible.
Oh,
and
thank you.
You get your inspiration, a lot of your inspiration is just from, like, family struggles and things you've gone through as a teenager?
life in general. I mean, most of my songs, I'll go through something and be like, oh my gosh, that's perfect to write about. And like I said, with the station song, the second song I performed, it was just a small little experience that made us crack up on the ride to Nashville, so I was really excited to write about that. And it's just it's a fun tune to write about, and All This Life was my dream road trip, how I dreamt a road trip being with my friends and with barbecue and sweet tea and stopping with bare feet out the window and a Velvet Elvis photo. It's just a lot of crazy, all-at-once fun things that I dreamt about. So
how long did you say you had been in Nashville?
I've been in Nashville 6 months now.
Oh, so how do you like it? It's a big change from California.
I absolutely love Nashville. It is a huge change from California. Things are so different. It's definitely calmer, that's for sure. But
well, how do you prefer it? Do you like to shake things up?
I like it calmer. I don't know. It's a different situation. So it's cool to be able to have had the chance to experience both. But being from the South, it's good to be back in the South. I loved LA, and I think LA is an awesome place, and we'll definitely be visiting often. But I love Nashville. There's just such a life about it. There's so much music everywhere, and music is my passion. It's what I live for.
So on that note, who was your biggest musical influence? Like, who turned you on to music? And
oh my goodness. It kind of have to be distinguishing categories. My biggest songwriting inspiration has always been Melissa Etheridge. When I heard her first album, I swear it made me want to write songs. She has so much depth in her songs. And my biggest vocal inspiration, I have so many. My favorite band is Led Zeppelin, and my biggest country inspiration would be probably Miranda Lambert and Carrie Underwood.
Old soul. You're an old soul.
I have a very wide variety of taste in music.
Yes, you do. That's great, though. That's great. So, what other instruments do you play? I know you play guitar.
I play piano. I've been classically trained in piano for eight years.
Wow.
And continuing my classical training, but also bridging the gap between classical technical thinking to the Nashville number system and writing on piano. So it's a lot of work, but I love it.
You're amazing. When do you find time to be a teenager?
I mean, being a teenager is what allows me to be able to do what I do, because I wouldn't be able to find the experiences to write songs about, and I wouldn't be able to do what I do. And I'm involved in my youth group. I go to youth group every Wednesday and every Sunday, and I'm a part of the worship team, and I have friends that I see every week at church, and I'm homeschooled, so I don't go to school.
That was my question. I was like, when do you find time to go to school and do all these things as
It
well?
would be really hard. I've considered it in the past, and it'd be really hard to be able to do
So, are your
everything.
parents in the music business at all?
No, they're not. My mom is in marketing, and my dad is in sales. So, no, they're not in music, but
So
I
they
will
just
say
created this multi-talented little mini mogul. Great things are going to happen for you.
Thank
I can
you.
feel it.
I will say my parents have the most amazing taste in music ever, and I grew up around it, so I'm very lucky to have had that kind of experience and to be able to listen to the bands that they've raised me around. So.
Do you play out around town anywhere that we might know?
I've been playing at the Nashville Hootenanny. I actually just started playing out recently, so I haven't really played any big places that y'all probably know about, but just smaller places around town. So.
Well, name some small places, because I like the little small places. That's where you get the biggest treasures sometimes.
Let's see. I probably hardly remember. The Heyman Loft is a place that I love to play at. It's Keith Heyman owns the Heyman Loft. I love you, Keith. He's awesome. And the Heyman Loft is just a cool Worthen Loft. Do you know where the Worthen Lofts are in Germantown?
Yeah, it's in East Nashville.
Yes, it's such a cool area. It's actually where I want to live when I graduate high school. When I am 18, I would want to live in the Worthen Lofts. I just think they're so cool. And Keith Heyman turned his loft into a venue. So I think it's Tuesdays and Thursdays, sometimes Fridays, I think. He invites an artist and known artists to come and play, and writers to come and play their songs, and you just see so much talent pass through there. It's just a great place to be.
Well, awesome. So if someone really likes your music, wants to check it out, how can they do so? Do you have a website?
I do. Y'all can go to ariasummerwallace.com, and y'all can go to myspace.com/ariasummerwallace.
Okay, great. Well,
thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks for letting me speak to you tonight.
Such a pleasure to meet you.
You too, honey.